Hi there, my name is Jim Becker, and welcome back to the Catholic Charities online training program. Today we're going to be talking about Gmail, specifically how you compose and send messages, format them, adding recipients, adding attachments, saving messages as a draft, and requesting a read receipt. Let's get started. If I come over here, click on the Compose button, I can click on it once, twice, or if my screen allows, I could even do a third time. In this case, we're just going to keep one message. I'm going to go ahead and exit out of a message, and then you'll see this button right here. It says pop out. When I click on that, it pops it out, and I can now move it wherever I want on the screen. And in this case, I'm going to maximize it so that way we can see the entire message box. Over here in the top line here, I can go ahead and select my contacts. I can click on two. It's going to bring up my contact management system. I can go ahead and select which contacts I want. Or in this case, I could start typing in, and I could just start typing in my name, click search, and there I am. You can go ahead and I'll select me. You can do this for multiple recipients. You can also add people as a group. You can also carbon copy and blind copy individuals as well using the exact same process. Here within the subject line, we'll go ahead and type our subject line and say training is great. And then we have our text of our body message that we can, just like if you were using a word processor, start typing, and we can actually change the font size, underlining, boldness, italicize, even the font color, creating a bullet list, etc. And all those controls are down here in the lower left hand side. So let's go ahead and start our message. As you can see, it also underlines when we have our spelling errors. So that's how you can go in and create your message, but I want to change this here. I want to highlight this in form, and I'm going to actually change this to a larger font, and I'm going to bold it because I want form to really stand out. Over here on the right hand side, or excuse me, now I want to add an attachment. So within here I can click on attach files, and maybe within attaching the files I add a couple of files. I could also go to my Google Drive at the same time, and everybody within Catholic Charities has a Google Drive access. You can go to your drive, and you can actually click on whatever it is that you're looking for and insert that as well. And this is how the various different things get uploaded. And you'll notice over here is you'll see where it has a plus sign, and if I click on that, it expands it out so I can actually do the Google Drive. I can add a photo. Adding a photo would be just simply choosing the photo, and it goes ahead and uploads that into our system. It verifies it. I say yes, okay. It installs the photo as well. So now I have our training website chart, flowchart, if you will, a nice graphic picture, and then I also have it's another picture, but this way it's done through the attachment. This is the difference between the photos and the attached files. I can also create a website link. So if I go over here and I go to our training site and I just start typing, let's go to the web link, and I say text to display is just a training website. Type in the URL, so it's training.ccsbriv.org. I go ahead and say okay, and it also gives me a nice little link here. The one thing I can do is my cursor is really big right now because it's next to that picture, but I can go ahead and I can either, is this the link? Can I change it? Can I remove it? And as you saw on the previous screen, you could also test it as well. Now, the question comes is I want to send this email, but I want to get a read receipt on it. I click over here in the lower right hand corner for more options, and there's the request read receipt. when I click that and then I send this message, what will happen is as soon as I read this message, it will then come back and say, yes, this person has read it. You click send and your message is off and going. Now if you notice right there, you see where it says sent, you can actually undo it. Just because you hit send, you go, oh, there was one thing that I needed to change. You can say undo and it'll bring back the message and not send it quite yet. So that way you can make whatever additional changes you need to and then send the message on its way. That's it for today. Hope this has been helpful. I look forward to seeing you in the next session. Thank you.